Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. So Virginia Tech's offense making their way on the field today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, a few inches away. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They'll give it to the back. What out of the 46, good enough for a first down.
But with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job with the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Inside the 35 now. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hokies. No chance to catch it. And it's 7-0 after PAT. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Auburn's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass this time. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. Now, I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Lets it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the 1st down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. Fights through the tackle. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football. Now the offense is set up with a short field. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 1 down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Look, I realize that any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT gives them a 10-point lead, 17-7. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Now the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
There's a screen pass to the running back. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Hokies pick up enough for a first down here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The completion makes it 2nd and short. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He could frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This offense really clicking. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly. Widen the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his target. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's complete. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a real...
Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn and your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. The pass rush closing in. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
He's past the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down, looking to throw the football. He pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Let's see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. The ball is caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Hokies. But they'll try to add the lead down with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to take off. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Second down. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch is made down the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The attempt is no good. He missed it. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable on this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 12, set to kick this ball.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
But here, deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Auburn. Made the defense look slow that time. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a designed run. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Third down play for this offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The punt team ready to boot it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. First down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Crucial third down play coming up. Makes a quick grab. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Here's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important third down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. And he lofts it deep over the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Short throw complete to the tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they rolled the dice here.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. In the 8th play on this drive coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Hokies will line up to kick it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive at the 21. He hands it to the back. No way to run up the middle.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Handoff to the single back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's tackled after the catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
No gain there. This defense is getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Pressure is coming. He eludes the rush. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense in hurry-up mode. The DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made after a big gain. Auburn now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll feed the back again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On the run, it's Johnson. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. But they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Look at him run through those tacklers. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's got a man down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the quarterback will just clock the football.
The pass falls incomplete. It's 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. Defense not pressing this time. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He fires this throw, and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And now another deep ball here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Hokies looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even